I think that firstly, I think there's a lot of, I think personality is a big thing. I think you find that a lot of accountants are introverted, kind of, spreadsheet, factual, it's right or wrong, black and white. I think that's mostly what accounting is. Marketing, a bit more fluffy, you're working the grey, a bit more edgy, and I think it attracts, again, stereotyping, but it attracts more, extroverted, creative people. And I think that that's a natural clash. You've got the conservative, risk-averse kind of numbers guy who sits behind a cubicle to the creative that's open plan, post-it notes on the whiteboard, and it's like, so two different personalities and whatnot. I think that the biggest thing though is, getting them to understand each other. I think from an accountant's perspective, accountants or finance people are generally, their role is mainly risk management from a financial perspective. It's like, hey, we've got costs, we're revenue, we need to manage our cash flow. There's things we need to manage. And I think that marketing folks, sometimes we don't have insight into the inner workings of how a business runs in terms of outside of just revenue, marketing, and gross profit, but like there's all these other fixed costs which they don't have any visibility into. And so I think that sometimes there's a disconnect because don't have insight to that. Vice versa, the accountants, they're not creative most of the time. You don't really want a creative accountant because you're getting up in trouble sometimes. But yeah, they're not creative in that sense, so they don't really understand like the campaign. Like, well, I don't get it, because quite often they're not really the user. Like, if you're Apple, you're not selling, maybe a bad example, you're not selling Apple computers to finance people. Like, finance people want PCs and Excel, not friggin', I'm a PC guy. I'll never own an Apple because it's not native with Excel. Like, I need Microsoft Office, man. Like, come on. So it doesn't work, right? So it's the same thing. And so they don't get it. And also I think accountants like empathy, which is a separate discussion altogether. But I think marketers, you need to be empathetic to your ultimate users. So big personality clashes. But where the value is if they do talk. I think that if you can find common ground and work together and share things, particularly around unit economics and LTV and things like that, that's where it's really powerful.